Come on. Where's the top of that zone? It's flying up. It's going up. Yes. Yes. Come on. Come on. This is it. Come on. Get up there, son. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't reverse at that level. MACD's not going overbought. This is it. That's it. We're out. Yes. 4-8, 4-9. Bang. TP. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. This video is following on from my previous video where I was talking about compounding trading accounts. Now, I filmed that video 16 hours ago and my account balance at the end of that video was 164,000. So what do you think it is 16 hours later? Well, I'll tell you. My account balance currently sits at no, I'm only joking. It is 192,000. And we'll actually go over, look, those are my account history, as you can see here. And those, my last trade was a loss, which absolutely sucks. But we're going to go over all of my trades so far today. We're going to go over the blue alerts on the 1 minute time frame. And we're also going to take another trade for you live in front of you. And hopefully I can break the 200,000 mark. Now, I actually did break it already. I was like 210,000. And then the last trade was a loss, which sucks. But I really want to drill home the importance of just holding trades, you know, managing trades. So many people go into trading with this idea that, you know, trading's so mechanical, you just have a fixed stop loss, fixed TP, and somehow you magically make money. It doesn't exist. It really, really doesn't, right? The market's going to do what it's going to do. And it doesn't even follow its own rules. You know, sometimes this works, sometimes that doesn't work. And it's the same, right? I actually believe that most people are restricting their own trading. Like, think about this. If you want to compound trading accounts and you want to grow trading accounts, why do you even set a take profit? Why do you set a take profit? If you want to make money, why are you setting a take profit? Because you're limiting your success. If you take a trade and you hit 20 pips take profit, well done, feels great, dopamine level, reassures you that you're perhaps doing the right thing, but the trade could go to like 500 pips. And then what will happen is you get your 20 pips and then you'll go take another trade and it's a loss. So it's like, what are you doing, mate? You want to grow trading accounts, but you're restricting your own profit. And then you kind of like set this your stop loss. It's either too tight or it's too big. It's never in the right place. Welcome to trading. So trading has a lot to do with managing trades completely, right? You can't be like, I've got this little window of a stop loss and TP. I'm going to magically make money in this window. Because you'll go forward, you go backwards, you go forward, you go backwards. You think, right, I'll increase my lot size. You win more trades, you win bigger profits. But then if you lose trades, you go backwards. Yeah. Stop trying to look at trading like that. Stop it. Okay? Relax, enjoy yourself, and just learn to trust yourself and trust your strategy, whatever you follow, right? Let me go over the last blue alerts. Okay, so this is backwards, right? So I took this trade, it was a loss. This was the last trade that I took, it finished on a loss. Then I took this trade here, I got a 1-to-1 out of it, which was amazing. Why did I get a 1-to-1 out of it? Because if you look left here, there is a sell. Where is that sell? This is from the 1 minute time frame. So I was in this trade from the 1 minute on the 1 minute time frame. I'm like, boom, I got 2R out of this trade. Super happy. First trade of the day. And then normally if I get 2R on my first trade, I'll take 1R out of this trade. Job's a good one. I'm happy for the day. 3R. Okay. So nice sell on the 1 minute. We had a sell on the 15 seconds. We had a buy on the 15 seconds, which I lost. And then if you look at gold, look at this beautiful trade on gold, on silver. Look at that. Look at, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So this was a 1-to-3 on the 15-second time frame on silver. Why did I set my take profit there? Because if you look left, there is a level. So I was like, well, obviously I'm going to target that. It was a beautiful trade. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And those are my trades so far today. I just want to show you the blue alerts on the 1 minute time frame because, like I said, right, trading. Stop going into trading, I have this conversation with everyone all of the time. Trade losses are going to happen. 3 things are guaranteed in life: death, tax, and losses. I see all the time, Jamie, I want to get a higher win ratio. I want to filter out my trades. I want to get less losses. Listen, it doesn't matter what you do. I've had this conversation all the time where people say, Jamie, I've added this indicator in, or I've added this new rule in to help filter out the losses. Listen, you're still going to get losses, mate. You're still going to get them. So you might as well accept them, because it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to get losses. So accept them. And once you truly accept them, you start to enjoy your trading. You start to appreciate it a bit more. You go, nah, it's okay. It doesn't matter if we have a few losses, we'll get it back on the next trade. So many people look at trading like the numbers. So it's like, I want 1R, I want 5R, I want to risk 1%, I want a 80% win ratio. Stop looking at the numbers. Look at the skill. Get better at that. If you can, every trade you take, maximize it as best you can, you're going to absolutely rinse out on the markets. An absolute 100% fact. Everything you set, like I said, with the levels, right? It's your restriction on the charts. It's like saying, well, I want 3R, I want 4R, and you'll do anything to hit it. You'll even take a loss. I've seen people, there was a guy the other day, there was 2 trades on the blue alerts 1 minute. Look, right? So let me show you the blue alerts on 1 minute. Look, beautiful winner, yeah? Right? Look at that one. Hold on. That one was a loss, okay? Didn't take that one, but that was a loss. So 2R, a loss, 2R. You've seen this in yesterday's YouTube video. This is the trade that I took in that video. That one's a winner for a 2R, right? We keep going left here, okay? We look at this trade here. That's what, a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10R. Winner, right? This is just the 1 minute. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. It's just a blue alert. It's the managing. It's pushing the trades. That's the skill. You can't be taking 20 pips out of this trade, mate, because this trade will go a lot further. That's not, yeah, I won a trade. That's poor trade management. Yeah, you're not always going to make the right decision every time you take a trade, all the time, right? Sometimes you might get stopped out. Sometimes I do it all the time where, like, I'll take a trade, I'll get a load of profit, it will stop me out, I'll think, damn it, I'll re-enter, go back down into profit, and then I'll hold it and hold it and hold it. And people go, well, why did you re-enter? And I'm like, well, if I just left the trade, it would have hit 5R already. But because it went back to break even, I got stopped out of break even. So I was like, I'm not having that, I'm re-entering. It's little things like that. You learn that. You learn that with the more you trade the strategy. I've been trading blue alerts every day for the past year. Every day for the past year, probably. And, I've took so many blue alerts. I could do it in my sleep. I literally can do it in my sleep. Anyway, right? So that one was a winner. Then we have a loss here. That was a loss, okay? And then let me go left here. I think I've ran out of, let me press replay here. So start from new. Here we go here. Okay, left. Okay, that is a loss. That one is a winner for a 2R. And that one is a winner for a 2R. Anyway, what this member did, right? That was a 3R. That's a 3R. What this member did was, I don't know what he did, but these 2 amazing winners, he didn't make any money on it. I was like, why? Why didn't you make any money? My TP was too big. Listen, your TP is always going to be too big. It's either going to be too small or too big. Just turn it off. Turn that stop loss, or that take profit off. Turn it off. Okay? If you want to make money, turn it off. Because you've got to learn to manage it and push it. Anyway, he didn't make any money on these 2 winners. And I said to him, you're doomed, mate. You just get eaten alive. Because the next trade's going to be a loss. You can guarantee it. If you've had 2 beautiful winners, the next trade's going to be a loss. I'm like, if you haven't made money on these 2 trades, you might as well not take the next trade. It will not win. It's pointless. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't trade like that. You can't trade that. If a trade goes so far into profit and you get nothing out of that trade, not a single penny, mate, you've got issues, serious issues. Bro, Your job's to make money. You've been given this opportunity. You're in a winning trade. Look, if you look left here, I was explaining this on the last webinar. Look at this, right? Look, ready? Loss. You see that blue alert? It's a loss, yeah? Okay, if I keep going left here, I press replay, that's a loss. I guarantee the next trade's going to be a winner. Oh, look, there you go. There's a blue alert. That's a winner, right? I bet you the next one's a loss. Right? Let's have a look here. Okay, so yeah, loss. That one's a winner. I remember taking this trade. This one is a winner. I just haven't marked it up. Winner, okay? And there's another winner down here. Look, winner. So it's like, if you can't make money on that trade and push it as far as you can, that is your issue. You're just going to get eaten alive. And most people, what they do is they have a different psychology when they go into this trade, because they go into this trade like, yeah, I'm going to put a wider stop loss. I've got my TP set. And it's like, yeah, it's just like, learn to trust yourself. Learn to trust the strategy. Anyway, let's take a live trade for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to take a trade for you. We're going to hopefully hit 200 grand on this account. This would be lovely. Well, this will be the second time today. So what I'll do is I'm just going to have a quick look at the charts. Okay, gold's going sideways. Silver is in an uptrend. So silver, we might get a pullback and a buy. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to rush for this. I'm not going to rush any trades. I'm going to pause the video. We're going to take a trade. I'm going to do it live for you. I'm going to manage it for you. I'm going to explain to you how to basically compound trading accounts. So I'll come straight back. Okay, right. I'm going to take a blue alert on Bitcoin. Now, I don't normally trade blue alerts on Bitcoin during the week. I normally save it for the weekend, okay? But we will take it for the purpose of this video. As you can see, I'm now up. Okay, I've got to make some serious money. Let me just increase my lot size. I'm going to take 2 trades. I need to up my lot size on this trade, because I want to try and hit 100 grand, or 200 grand, and it's not going to happen. There we go there. Okay, 3 trades, bang. Okay, as you can see there, it's flickering, boom. Okay, so let's manage this trade. Again, this is what I want you to understand, right? I just took this random trade on Bitcoin. Am I bothered? Not really, because I've accepted the losses. Like, I'm confident, it's okay. I don't mind losses. I don't mind pushing myself. I don't mind being a bit, what's the word, not risky, but like, I don't know, confident in my trades, because it's like, it's all right, it doesn't matter if this is a loss, because the next trade I'll hold it, sort of thing. Anyway, let's take this trade. Okay, so immediately I can have a super tight stop loss on this one here. I'm going to target the top of this zone immediately there. Bang, that looks lovely. I'll have a bit of that. And my stop loss, look at where my stop loss can be on this one. Really, really nice. So again, I'm not going to set my levels. I'm not going to set my TP and SL. I'm going to manage it in front of you. Okay, so my stop loss would be around there. I'm going to target the top of the zone. So that is around just over 1 to 2. Okay, my TV screen is about to turn off. There we go there. And I'm currently in this trade right now. It is like there, as you can see here. There. Now, we're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to manage it together. But what I wanted to show you while I was waiting for this setup, NAS 100 on the blue alerts is amazing. Like, I've been told this before. It is amazing. So again, NAS 100, 1 minute time frame. Look at, just look, right? You're going to look at this like every other blue alert, and you're going to go, hey, Jamie, man, this is actually really good. I'm like, yeah, this is why I push the blue alerts, because it really drills home what it's like to be a trader. Because most people's imagination on what it's like to be a trader is different to reality. And the blue alerts just shows you the reality. It's like, if you can't accept losses, you're screwed. If you can't hold trades, you're screwed. So again, look at this trade here. Beautiful trade, right? That trade easily, if I just mark this up like this here. In fact, let me just put my phone. I've got to kind of like, because I can't see this trade. This trade's like almost 2 grand now. I'm just going to put it like that so I can see it here. Like that. It's got like, it's like this. Look, it's like that. I'm going to put it here. So this trade amazingly went, like, again, you could have had a tight stop loss on that one there. You would have made some really decent money with that. I mean, there you go. Bang. What's that? A 1 to 3. That one's a loss. That one's a loss. That's a 1 to 3. Let's keep going left here. Okay, look at that one. Look at that one. Again, you can get some, if you learn to hold trades, you can get some good risk rewards on that trade. Look at that. Again, beautiful winner. Okay, this is a good example. Look, loss, loss, amazing winner. Look how far that went up. Again, it is screaming at you in the face what it takes to compound accounts. You ready? I'll show you that one. Keep going left here, keep going left here. Have we got any wins down here? I've got to press play on this replay button again here. There, okay? So same again, we've got another winner. Beautiful winner. Okay, we keep going down here. We've got a loss, another winner, another winner. And I think there was one more, another winner. I mean, just look at that trade there. Just look at that trade there. How much that went up. Like, you know what I always say that every one of us has took a trade that has the opportunity to change your life. It's there, screaming you in the face. If you can hold on to these trades, you're laughing. You're absolutely laughing. You don't mind taking if the next 5 trades are a loss, you don't mind because you just cleaned up on this trade. That's what I'm saying. Like, why take more trades and fight over wins and losses all the time? You know, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. You're better off just taking one trade and trying to stay in it as much as possible. Oh no, okay, hold on, here we go here. So we're gonna go back to this trade here. My phone's turned off, so I don't know what this trade looks like. Why is this, my charts are frozen. Leave, there we go, leave, there we go. Okay, so this trade here, 1 minute time frame, 15-second chart. Okay, we've got a nice little pullback there. Okay, MACD's still not gone overbought, which is nice. Okay, we've got a nice little pullback, so maybe we're going to create uptrend, pullback, uptrend, pullback. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit and hold it. I'm going to sit and hold it. Hopefully we can push higher. When will I get out of this trade? Well, if I can hit a 2R out of this trade, and then I'll look to take partials and move my stop loss up, okay, and then stay in the trade as much as I can. So minimum around a 2R, but again, it depends what price does, depends what the MACD does. You know, like I said, we've got my support level there, we've got my target at the top of the zone. I don't think, looking left, I mean, it's bouncing off this zone just there, but you know, it's not the end of the world. There's no point entering a trade then getting back out of it as soon as we can. You know, this trade might go flying to the moon. You don't know. I mean, I might make 300 grand on this trade. Who knows? You know, that would be nice. That's the trades that I want to stay in. But at the minute, I've got no reason to get out of this trade. It's in profit, okay? So it's just a case of holding on to it. What I'm going to do is it's up 3 grand now, as you can see there. Basically, I would like 8 grand out of this trade, and then I'll go back to 200. Oh, okay, it's bouncing up here. Beautiful. Look at that trade. Absolutely beautiful. 3 grand now. It's going up. There you go here. It's going up. Okay, I am back, and believe it, is my microphone on? Hello, hello. Believe it or not, hello. Yeah, microphone's on. Believe it or not, we've got a blue alert on gold as well. So this is my current status, okay? Gold and Bitcoin, okay? See that 4 grand now. So let's go. Let's just double check Bitcoin. Bitcoin is flying up. Boom, which is lovely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take partials when the MACD goes overbought on the Bitcoin. Gold is, okay, gold's good. I can have a nice and tight stop loss. Again, I'm just going to manage it. I'm not going to set any levels. Just watch what I do at the minute because I don't want to... it's currently 5 grand like that. It's going up and up and up. It's flying, rocking and rolling. Bitcoin. So when am I going to take partials on Bitcoin? I'm going to keep watching all of it. So leave gold for a minute. Gold's flying up, which is nice. Okay, so now I'm just going to get rid of this so you can see. So now notice how the MACD is starting to go overbought on the Bitcoin. So I'm up 6 grand now, 6 grand. Okay, bang, it keeps going up, lovely jubbly. Gold is flying up as well, which is nice. I'm just waiting for Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin's starting to go overbought now. Okay, you can see it there, starting to go overbought. We're going to push a little bit higher. 7 grand, come on. There we go, keep pushing. That's it, lovely, 7 grand. Keep going. Keep going up there. What's gold saying? Gold's pulling back slightly. Bitcoin is rallying up, which is nice. Okay, keep pushing. So the MACD, see how the MACD is overbought now on Bitcoin? I'm going to take partials on this one here. So I'm going to take partials. And I'm done. Partials have been completed. 195,000 I'm up now. Okay, I'm up 195,000. So I've took partials on Bitcoin. Okay, which was a bloody really nice trade that was. Gold needs to push higher. MACD's not gone overbought on gold either, so we might be able to get, hold on, I'm in Bitcoin and gold filming though, so can't let you know levels. In Bitcoin and gold 1 and 3. Okay, so Bitcoin still going up, which is nice. I'm just going to set my target now on Bitcoin. I've took my partials. I'm still in the trade. What was I? Stop loss there. So we're going to try and see if we can hit the top of the zone, which is going to get hit on Bitcoin, which is nice. Gold's just consolidating. Gold's a bad trade because it's going sideways. You see how gold's going sideways? Yeah, not a good trade, but you got to take a blue alert, haven't you? You know, you can't talk yourself out of it. But this Bitcoin trade is flying up. It is up 2 grand, as you can see here. It is up 2 grand there. We're going to keep rising it to the top of the zone, which is around there. I'm just going to bring that down slightly to that level there. There we go there. I'm just going to bring it down slightly. There we go there. Okay. Gold. I'm going to stick in gold. We're floating in profit, but a small bit of profit. Come on. I might get out of... Okay, I'm going to get out of Bitcoin. I'm going to get out of Bitcoin. So I'm out of Bitcoin now. The only reason why I got out of Bitcoin is because of this level on the left. I don't know how far it's going to go up. And I also really want to manage gold, okay? Because gold's going to be the one that makes me the most amount of money. And I don't like taking 2 trades at the same time. It's terrible. Because when you take 2 trades at the same time, you end up like they either consolidate with each other or they don't, right? So either one goes up, one goes down, and it's like, great. Or they both go up and both go down. So I tend to just, hold on here, me trades. Okay, so I'm still in gold. Gold is, I'm going to hold this. Hopefully we hit this to the top of the zone, which is nice. I'm going to set my level like that. Wow, can have a really super... I'm going to enter another trade on gold. I am going to enter another trade. I'm going to enter another trade on gold. I think we're going to push higher on this. Well... There's only one way to be in it. You got to be in it to win it, haven't you? Okay, so I've entered again on gold. I'll probably take it to around there, which would be nice. Okay, Bitcoin. Oh, man, I shouldn't have got out of Bitcoin. Shouldn't have got out of Bitcoin. I didn't enter a trade. My MT5 keeps freezing. Is it just me, or does MT5 keep freezing? Now it's entered 4 trades on gold. Great. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Well, Bitcoin won, which is nice. Come on, gold. Push higher. Push higher. Push higher. This is what we want to see. We're going to hit the top of the zone just there. If we have one, again, the MACD is not overbought here. So we could push higher. We could push higher on Bitcoin, which is nice. On gold, Bitcoin, oh man. Should have stayed in Bitcoin. It is what it is, isn't it? I don't like taking 2 trades at the same time. I just don't like doing it. And I really want to be in gold. Look, I'm hitting gold now. Bang. Look how many buys I'm in on there. Gold, I'm going to take partials on some of these because I didn't want to open that too many trades. Look, it takes ages. Look, it sits like this. It won't. It's like that. That's what my MT5 does. It literally freezes. Please wait. Order has been sent to server. It's still like that, frozen. Every time. It's almost, look, I've just went to close another trade. There we go there. So I'm up 198 grand, 3 grand now. Look, bang. We are going to hit it. There we go. Come on. Get up there, son. Boom. That is it. Come on. 5, 6 grand. Yes. We're going to do it. MACD's not overbought. We're going to rock and roll. Yes, TP hit. We flying. Let's go. Bitcoin, gold. Boom, boom. Let's go. Come on. Ow. My hand. Right. Come on. Where's the top of that zone? The top of the zone is just there. Okay. Top of the zone is just there. I'm getting out when we hit TP. That MACD is not gone overbought. Come on. Come on, don't reverse. I'm going to close off one of these trades here. I'm going to hold this one. So now I'm up basically 200 grand. Okay, 200 grand. I'm going to... Oh, it's flying up. It's going up. Yes! Yes! Come on! Come on! Mate, honestly, my neighbours must be like, think, what on earth's Jamie doing? This is it. Come on! Get up there, son. You can do it. Yes! Yes! Come on. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't reverse at that level. MACD's not going overbought. This is it. That's it. We're out. Yes. 4-8, 4-9. Bang. TP. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. I was going to say a 1 to 2, but it wasn't. Bitcoin is flying up. But look, you see what I said about Bitcoin? It literally bounced right off that resistance level at the top. See that? Bang. But gold, mate, what a trade. £204,000. You've seen it all in the space of 2 days. I started with 164,000 16 hours ago. Those are my account balance. Those are my trades for today. Boom. Yes, I will take that all day long. TP got hit. TP got hit. Both Bitcoin and gold. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Hold on, let me just let the BD members know. Done. Both hit TPs. Done. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you do it. That is how you do it. Bit of confidence. As I said at the very start of this kind of mini-series, is if you're in the right trade at the right time, you get rewarded for it. And my best bit of advice is learn to accept losses. Go into a trade going, I don't mind if this is a loss. And just push it as much as you can on the trades. Again, you can obviously, what I would recommend doing in this occasion is like move your stop loss, take partials and get up. The only reason why I got out of these where I did was simply because I don't want to spend all day making videos. Like literally it drives me insane. Bitcoin, like I said, Bitcoin could go a little bit higher, but the MACD's gone overbought now on Bitcoin, which means price is going to come down, which is not good. Again, you know, how long is it going to take before it comes down before going up? If I, you know, wasn't making a video, I would just leave it. But obviously, you know, I don't want to spend all day making a video. Same with gold. Gold's really touching the top of the zone. That is a really nice, clean trade on gold. I'm going to leave it there. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope like that mini compounding series. I hope you took something from it. Gold's going to be that one annoying trade where it's just going to keep going up and up and up and up and up. But it is what it is. Hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, drop me an email, thebinarydestroyer@gmail.com.